Hello, 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 and welcome to Eye of Asmodia. How's everyone doing today? Welcome, guys, welcome. Welcome to a brand new D&D game, the 6th official D&D game, the World of Io series. Oh my gosh, 6 games, guys. Can you believe it? I haven't lost my mind yet. Or have I? We don't know. We have no idea. We have absolutely no idea. My mind, I may have lost my mind a long time ago, and we're just going over the motions right now. Did I ever have it? This is a very good question. Well, anyways, I hope you guys are excited about this game as much as I am, because this is going to be a fantastic title with some, well, with some implications. There might be some IO altering things that happen after the end of the story is all I'm going to say about that. This is a very important campaign in the lore of IO. This is where technology begins to take its turning point. For those that didn't see Session 0, that's okay. Session 1 is going to get you all wrapped up and good to go. The Kingdom of Asmodia, in one of the desert arid continents of Io, is essentially probably one of the most technological advanced kingdoms all over Io. So you see over the past couple of, I'd say 100 years now, there's been a bit of a steam and coal revolution that is passing through the world of Io. New ships, airships, new weaponry. But Asmodia has taken that a bit too far. You see, in the outer quarters of Asmodia exists coal sand factory processing areas that generate power and energy for all of Asmodia. And while Asmodia reaps the benefits of that, it is the upper class, the center of the Kingdom of Asmodia, that really, truly get to live that wonderful life. The unfortunate part is these factories generate a ton of pollution, choking the life force of the population of Asmodia, mainly the lower populations of the outer circles. Fortunately, there is an organization who called themselves the Smeared, who has risen up and has begun to strike back against these factories, destroying them, utterly bringing them to a point beyond repair, in an effort to stop the Smeared, the Smudged, the various names that are of this. Viva la Revolution. Our party members are part of this organization, as they have just departed from one of the train stations to head over to one of these coal factories right now. This coal factory that has been dismantling at its core and falling apart. And it's time to meet them now.
They know they're being a dick, but
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing?
Hi.
We're hanging out.
We're just hanging out.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Do you need more time? Do you want to hang out a little bit more? I mean,
Yeah, get out of here, bro. We're
Get
having a
out
really
of
good
here.
talk.
We're just vibing.
Yeah, we're having a good
We're
vibe.
vibing.
and
and I'm ruining that vibe. Is that what you're telling
Yeah,
me right
you
now?
can vibe too.
Exactly.
I mean, what you want?
I'd
go
like
play D&D or something.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was thinking I could vibe with you, and maybe we can play some Dungeons and Dragons. Does that sound?
I mean, I guess.
I've heard of
now.
I
that game.
guess we could do that.
Is that a board game?
D&D now?
Is that like an FPS?
Now.
I have no nice way to say this, so I will try my best. Jules, can you turn Adriana down just a little bit?
Oh my god. I cannot believe that
You
Brett hates me.
See, okay, you could have said,
I
"Could you
can't
turn
believe
yourself up?" And that would have been.
Oh,
yes.
Damn it.
I
You're-
simply
Hold on.
remember that?
Hold on. Turn it back.
Adriana
Jules,
will
Okay.
remember this. All right.
Good.
How's this?
that's perfect. That's wonderful.
Okay.
It may or may not be, and I'm just too afraid to say anything now, but we're gonna. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's beautiful.
How dare you?
How dare you? Absolutely unbelievable. Well, guys, let's play ourselves a little D&D game, shall we?
Is this anything like Fortnite? Because otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
Are we? Is this Fall Guys?
This
I'm
is-
so
this
excited.
is-
I've never played Fall Guys.
This is Fall.
Among Us.
This is Fall Guys Fortnite Among Us. That's exactly
Guys,
it.
I think I think Brett's sus. I don't like it.
Fall us, guys.
Listen,
Hold on, I'm gonna Google other games.
Yeah.
Video
Guys, let's just play
games.
Connect 4.
Yeah,
Is
there
this
you
like
go.
Fortnite? Is this like Minecraft? Is this like Call of Duty? Is this like Cyberpunk? Is this like Animal Crossing? Is this Legend of? Okay, I'm done.
God, Nate,
this
you
like Raid
are
Shadow Legends?
Nate's a professional when it comes to this. Absolutely, he had game titles ready to go for this. I'm so proud of you, man.
Nate has only gotten meme lordier as I've known him over the years.
That's
It is-
impossible. There's
it
no
is
way.
Truly a thrill to watch.
I believe it.
I don't believe
I
that.
am dead inside. So.
I was about to say you're like, but you've always been the memest of lords. I'm surprised.
I remember Nate like when he had some life in him.
I
Was
mean,
that like 2011? I think we started.
The year of 2011.
7 minutes in and we still haven't made any rolls. Crazy.
we should.
I'm making theoretical roles in real life
Look.
right now.
I'm making friendship rolls right now, and it's just I feel like I'm failing at all of them right now.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. All right, let's get into the game before you all never talk to me again. So,
Tell Phoebe I said hi.
I will. I absolutely like after we end our friendship at this moment. I will be more than happy to tell her that. I think she's in chat, so I'm sure she heard you.
Oh, I can't see. Well, I can't see it. So I love you, Phoebe.
Chiefy creates my lovely wife. So just a brief recap of what you guys are and who you guys are and what you guys have been doing. You've been tasked by the Smear to destroy a coal factory that is not only malfunctioning and not really generating much power for the people of Asmodia, but is also creating a bunch of pollution that is literally choking the life out of Asmodian citizens. And yeah, you've been essentially tasked to destroy that. You've arrived over within a train station. You did a little bit of gathering and a little bit of investigation, and potentially now have the upper hand once you arrive within this coal factory. But first, we have to ride the train. Get that train ride over to the station. And you guys we shall begin today's campaign with you boarding the train now. You see a dark screen. I know you do, but that's okay.
I was about to say, Brett, I only see a dark screen.
I see.
It's a very dark train.
I can't
Very dark
see.
train.
I can't see, and it's because
What? I cannot see.
and it's because I have. And so
Did you say train like a twitch.tv/ BrettUltimus hype train? Is that what you just said? Let's see a chat. You know what to do.
I wish I could facepalm harder, but I'm afraid it would put me into a coma because my
Any
fingers
primers? Roll for prime.
would dig into my brain.
All right, I'm on it.
Whoa, you have a lot.
Whoa!
11. I
It's
don't know
got
what
like
that does.
three Amazon Prime accounts.
Jesus.
Now 11 of you have to sub right now.
Stop
Oh
it!
my God.
Stop it! Stop it! Let him enjoy. Let him enjoy the campaign. All right, Erica, we'll start with you.
Yes.
With your
All I
character
see is
entry.
dark. All I see is dark still.
Erica, I haven't put
What?
your
Oh, I'm
token.
sorry.
I'm
I'm
moving
sorry.
it over right
It's
now.
my anxiety. It's my anxiety, Brett. I'm sorry.
This is why you're first, because otherwise I know you'd be freaking out. So here it is. Drag it on. Boom. Boom. Right there. Okay. So real quick. And then also I need to turn on the light. I haven't turned on the light yet. Boom. All right. Do you see yourself now as you've boarded the train? Erica?
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping for like a confirmation. All
Well,
right.
it's clear as day. I said.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So you've boarded the train that is heading over to the coal factory. The train hasn't taken off yet. It has not departed. And yeah, you are entering for the first time aboard this very desolate, dystopian-like train. The ground itself is made of solid metal that looks like it's been plenty of coal stains, dirty footsteps. And you enter to see the faces of many people who just No happiness here. Erica, please introduce yourself, the person, and your character.
Oh, cool. Hello, friendos. My name is Erica Lindbeck. I am a voice actor. So you might know me from such games as Final Fantasy VII Remake. I was Jessie in that. Futaba Sakura in Persona 5. Cassie Cage in MK11. Celica in Fire Emblem. Luna in Hell of a Boss. That's not a video game. And I'm in at least one other thing. At least one other thing. Yeah, this is feeling a little avalanche-y, just FYI. I think I mentioned that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Everyone said that. Everyone said that to me.
Yeah.
I don't have original idea in my body. It's okay.
No, everything's been done before. It's fine.
Yeah.
My character's name is Sierra Lindorm, and she is a half-elf sorceress, I suppose. Yeah, and I think that's she works for the Holy Order of Lux, and that's all I'm gonna say.
That's fine. Say as much or as little as you want. Since you were the first to board the train, what do you do? You see a bunch of old wooden benches, a bunch of stranger faces, like not a happy smile in the bunch.
Interesting. Yeah, everyone looks sad. I'm at the front of the train, correct?
You're kind of like in the middle of it. The front of the train is reserved more for the, how to say, better people. Yeah, there's really no way other to say it. It's for the higher class. And unless you have earned that position, either through gold or through stature, you are not allowed at the front of the train.
Okay, well, I am going to position myself in the middle of the train so that if something goes awry, I have an equal chance of getting to either side of said train. Yeah, so I walk and sit quietly, and I put my hood over my head, and I sort of lean down.
Okay.
Yep. Sit on the bench.
Adriana.
Hi.
Your character enters the train. Do you see?
I sure do see it.
Please introduce yourself and your character.
All right. Hi, my name is Adriana Figueroa. I am a vocalist. I love to sing on YouTube and Twitch, and I also sing for other freelance projects. Video games is just in Cadence of Hyrule, where you can hear me as the fairy that heals you in a Zelda game, which is pretty wild.
Pog, 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 pog.
Pog, 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 pog. Yeah, so I do singing mostly, but today I am here as Reina Amberbow. She is 19 years old, born into a position of privilege. Reina's family has been benefiting from the machinery and the pollution that has been plaguing Asmodia her whole life, but she has decided no more. She is going to rebel against that, and she is going to join the Smeared. So she is now part of this gaggle of rebels.
Awesome. It's the same thing. You enter the train cart. Not a smile amongst them. Of course, you recognize your ally, Sierra, over there. What do you do?
Reina would like to go sit with Sierra. Reina is young and very impressionable, and Sierra is very cool. So Reina looks up to Sierra a lot.
You are you sitting next to Sierra, or were you? Because as you sit down, you see the same long hair of Sierra, and then he turns to you, and it is a half elf, and he startles you because you at that point realize that is not the same person that you were meant to sit next to.
Reina turns to him and says, just checking to see if you were lonely, and it looks like you're not. So I'm gonna go now.
His face aghast by the proposition, and just immediately turns back to the window, face blushed.
Reyna is very embarrassed. She stands up, she turns around and goes and sits next to her actual comrade.
Sierra watches this happen and kind of chuckles under her hood a little bit. And then once Reyna sits down, I just kind of I turn to her and I just go, "Keep your head down."
Right, got it.
I could do that. At this point, this fine, strapping gentleman steps aboard the train. Nate, why don't you introduce yourself and the character that you'll be playing?
Hi, my name is Nathan. I have a crippling Pokemon card addiction. I actually just pulled 2 base set Charizard packs, vintage, unlimited, not first edition, from the Walgreens box yesterday. Hey, what up? And I am playing.
We're having a talk after this.
Oh man, we need a serious talk. I'm playing Mason, who is a human swashbuckler, more specifically an astral pirate.
Ooh. And
he hops on in.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna make kind of an entrance. Let me look at this map. I can't move the map.
Yeah, it's so right click and then as you right click you can drag around
right click is drag.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna click on that. All right, cool. I'm gonna mosey on in here.
When you say you make an entrance, can you please describe the entrance that you make?
He'd walk on pretty, not like stomping loudly, but he's not trying to be stealth, and he would kind of walk and stand at the entrance and sort of glare left and right at these at the various individuals, kind of size up the room with no real intent behind it, but just to make an entrance.
Would you say you have a swagger to your step?
There's a bit of a cowboy outlaw kind of vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna mosey, walk back here. Well, was hoping for a back row, so gonna start walking back.
Reyna turns to Sierra and whispers, "I sat next to you, so he couldn't."
Do I hear that?
What's your passive perception?
Oh, what a fantastic question, DM. Let me answer that on my character sheet. On dndbeyond.com. My passive perception is 14.
Okay. Do you try to be quiet about this statement, Reyna?
Not particularly.
Yes, you hear it. Very, what I could describe a loud whisper.
Well, you wanna just move on up here then.
I whisper back, "Good choice."
And then this fine, jovial fellow enters upon the cart.
The darkness ends, finally.
Jules, why don't you introduce yourself and the character that you will be playing?
Hello, everybody. I am Jules. You may know me as FamilyJules on YouTube. I do metal video game covers. I do them weekly. I also do a lot of stuff with TRG and Friends, the Runaway Guys. I have worked on a bunch of video games like Binding of Isaac, Cadence of Hyrule. I did the metal guitars and metal guitar soundtrack for Cadence of Hyrule and Crypt of the Necrodancer. And I'm also, more of you guys probably know me as the Megalovania doorbell guy, or the Megalovania mayonnaise guy, depending on how much up to date you are.
I know you as Jules.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I lean into the meme at this point.
Yeah, that's
The
fine.
doorbell guy?
Yeah, I'm the doorbell guy. Listen, I'm just happy to be recognized as anything guy. So if it has to be doorbell guy, I'll take it.
Same.
All right, so I am playing Morvog, Stout Broad, who is a dwarven warrior monk. Who he was brought up around the machines that are poisoning the world, and through his journeys of enlightenment, has vowed to put a stop to it there have been many stops on this journey, including one involving a certain turtle and some mushrooms. But here he is now in the organization known as the Smeared to help the effort in putting a stop to the pollution that has caused this planet so much disarray. So yeah, I'll walk onto the train. I figure walk on, see everybody's bright and shining faces, and kind of, jovially kind of give a, whose funeral did I arrive to?
Everyone immediately starts turning to the wall as if to say, please, not this guy. Please don't look at me.
Amazing. All right, so I figure since he's close, I notice Mason, and I'll walk over. I'm not really trying to make myself super, stealthily, obviously. I'm just kind of enjoying my life, so I'll come over and I'll be like, hey, it's my buddy Mason. There you are. How you doing? I'll take a seat next to him.
Squat there, friendo.
Thank you. Take a seat, and so I turn to you. Sure. Forget the fact that I just told this joke already and said, whose funeral did I just arrive to? Start elbowing you.
Well, based on the pollution that is killing thousands of people, I'd say any one of these fine individuals' family members.
Too right you are. Also probably too soon, but
or too late. Who knows?
Yeah, fair. Out of character. Yeah, fair play.
Excuse me for a moment here. He's gonna stand and lean against the bench and be like, partner, is there a problem over here?
You just hear a mutter echo against the metal wall. Ah, shit. And he turns over and says, sorry?
I said, was there a problem? If there was some kind of miscommunication or issue taken with the language I've used, I do sincerely apologize, friend.
Oh, no, sir. Didn't hear a thing. I just wanted to be closer to the light. He will then motion over to the coal-stained glass that in no way can have light peer through because of how polluted and stained over it is.
Very well, then.
He will give you a nod.
This is my rope. Missed it. There we go.
I missed it. He'll give you a nod, and then nervously look at the window.
Hey, Mason, do you think there's a food car?
You know what? That's a fantastic question. Let me go check in with the captain here. Wait, which way's the front?
To the left.
To the left.
To the left.
Everything I own.
In my cart to the left. You kind of shake at the train doors that are currently locked. One of the train workers screams to the other, "We'll unlock this once the train starts up. For your safety, please go ahead and sit back down if you don't mind."
No worries. Then I was just curious if there was any kind of catering situation.
Yep, we do have a bar cart. A few rows down that you'll be able to visit once we're in motion.
Fantastic. So as long as everybody is seated once the train starts, then we can be in motion.
Yep.
All right. So in that case, it would be most optimal for me to take my seat.
Yep.
Fantastic. And that is the action in which I will take. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they got stuff.
What is anyone else doing or saying anything before the train departs?
Oh, sorry.
Did you just fall forward?
I was just trying to flip her portrait.
Unfortunately, unless someone knows this, players cannot flip their portrait. I have to do it.
Oh.
But I'll try to like guess.
Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and guess where you're going to be looking, and I'll preemptively do it for you. But if there's ever a moment where you're like, DM, flip me, and then I'll go ahead and flip you at that point in time as well.
Good.
Yeah.
It's not that important. I thought.
Oh, it's important. It's absolutely important. So
Okay.
I wish players were able to
Okay.
do it. All right. So you guys sit down, get yourself comfortable. And at that point in time, you'll feel the train kind of begin to shake a little bit, as if it's starting to power up and go down the tracks. A lightly armored individual will walk through, and he'll simply state, "The train's about to get moving. If everyone can just stay in their seats for their safety, we'd appreciate it." He just continues to walk by, let everyone know what's up. And then he will, over on this section over here. One second, let me go ahead and I made a goof. Okay, there we go. He'll open the door, close it behind him, and continue on to the other cart that's over there. At that point, you'll begin to feel the little bit of motion from the train as it shakes a little left to right. And it then at that point begins to start moving as you hear the steam stack at the front of the train. Let it a loud whistle and a vibration. You feel then afterwards a vibration under your feet. You can't see through the coal-stained windows if you're moving, but you can definitely feel that you have started to move.
Whoa. Oh wait, I thought Brett was doing
No,
that.
I'm vigorously shaking the screen so that Adriana has more of a feel of the
Oh,
train
thank you
moving.
so
Right on.
much.
That's why I was like, whoa. I thought Brett was doing that.
I can't, unfortunately, I can't do like big shakes. I could do this. I could do this. And then I could do
Whoa.
this.
Everybody at home, just grab your screen and shake it
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
get
grab
the
your
full
entire
experience.
monitor and/or TV
Yeah.
or phone.
Or your head.
Yes, you could also shake your head.
Yeah, do whatever.
Sorry, I forgot what the guard said. Did they say we had to sit down while the train's moving?
No, he stated that before the train starts, just to sit down. But now that the train has started, you can assume that it is free. You are free to move about the cabin.
Assuming is my number one skill. All right, let's see what's back here.
All right, so you go ahead and head on over there. You're opening that door. Let me go ahead and pop. And you see more carts, more just sad-looking individuals. He'll step out of your way. Covered in coal and soot. A frown
day.
over majority of these faces. Mm-hmm.
Fine day.
And I'll go up to the guy, be like, "Howdy, sir. I was told there is a bar cart nearby."
Oh yes, that will be more towards the front of the train.
Oh, and we look at us. We're heading toward the back now, aren't we?
That is correct, sir.
Oh, what? Morvog, we're being a couple silly sallies over back here, aren't we? Let's
I told them that when fine day.
Fine day to you, sir. Mason, what are you doing? Oh, I just saw you stayed in the individual like you were like, we're about to
Staring
have
at
a
that guy.
conversation now.
You girls want
trying to get
anything?
my
We're going to
boy
the.
Morvog. Some
I was
goodies.
I was gonna stop by the girls and be like, you ladies want anything while we're at the food cart?
No thanks, Morvog. Thanks though.
I'm fine.
All right, suit yourselves.
More for us then.
Food.
Can I can I sort of use whatever I will to size up the other people on the train?
Absolutely.
All right.
What are you trying to?
I just want to see if any of them are a threat or seem like they are strong or yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'm pressing the thing.
There it is. So with a 19,
Wow.
you gather with that as you kind of begin to look around the cart. All these individuals right over here, they're just You can just see sadness within their face. Just living ends to a mean. It's and probably a quick grave. But these three individuals specifically feel a little suspicious. They seem to not want anyone looking towards them at all, as if they have something to hide.
I turn to Reyna and I say, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you move to the front of the train, left side window, please?
Yes. In the
Thank
same
you.
car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Reyna gets up and, subtly decides to.
And I slowly get up and move as well.
Okay.
View's much better from here, I say loudly.
Yeah, absolutely. We could use any light we can get.
All right. Do you do anything else currently?
No, I just would like to keep sort of my eye
Your eye on them?
on them a little bit.
That's
if I can.
fair. That's fair. Moving up to the front of the train. Mason and Morvog, what are you guys doing? Still heading your way up?
Yes.
Do we know like where this cart is, or are we just like kind of going?
Yeah, you just keep going from
progressing
cart to
forward?
cart, and then you arrive over here.
Yo.
Well, now.
Wow.
Morvog, I see we have found the actual seating for us.
I believe so. Hello, sir.
Oh, you sit there. My apologies.
Oh, you're good.
Greetings, traveler. What can I serve you up today?
What you got?
We've got a variety of cocktails, and
All right, you sold me. Just give me whatever.
He's like, well, it depends on your flavor. Right now, I've got 4 cocktails that I can make for you currently. We've got some Llewellyn drops. It's like a sort of lemon drop. A little bit of sweet and sour for you. An Ishtar martini. Extremely dry, but very potent. The Asmodia mudslide, if you'd like desserts for drinks. And a Kathos sunrise. That'll give you a nice pick-me-up. Good for a wake up. We can grind some coffee beans into it as well.
I'll have 2 of whatever my friend here wants.
Mason's like kind of sneering at the barkeep, and he leans over and he goes, "Sir, I need to ask you a very important question. That
Yes.
you're telling me that second cocktail that you mentioned, this Ishtar martini,
Mm-hmm.
to have such a low-hanging fruit and not label it as the Ishtar-tini. You're telling me it didn't occur to you for 1 second to call it that?"
He will look around nervously and then say, "One moment, please." And then he'll run over to what appears to be an instruction manual on how to make all the drinks. He'll pull out a small quill, dip some ink into it, scribble around, and then walk back to you and say, I believe there was a mistake. I clearly said the Ishtar-tini," and then leans forward to you.
Well, then, forgive me in my old age. My hearing must be going then, clearly. We will take 2 Ishtar-tinis, please.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh, Mason, didn't you want anything?
4 Ishtar-tinis, please.
There we go.
So at that point, he will begin to take a variety of things out, including some gin. Pull out a bottle of vermouth as well, and mix with what appears to be an herb you don't quite recognize, as he grinds it up a little bit into the mixture. He'll shake it up. Nothing subtle or anything like that. This is something that's very visible to you.
Okay. So I've got a wisdom check on medicine. Before he pops it in, could I take a, just kind of a, I'm guessing that's just, I guess this is more of just a stabilize.
You could do medicine. You can do nature if you'd like. You can do investigation. I leave it up to you.
Not as much. Don't have as much skill in those, but I'll take an investigation roll just for the for the heck of it.
Or you can ask the man directly.
I'll see if it's of concern.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It just
looks like an ibuprofen to me.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, it's almost like a spiky sort of like weed, a little bit, a spiky sort of herb that he just kind of begins to grind up into a little bit of a powder.
Sounds good to me.
And mixes it in there.
Probably just assume it's for flavor.
And he will then walk over and pour enough for 4 people. Mason, do you ask any questions as well, or do you just kind of let it happen?
No, I just give him a tip of the hat and cheers to my friend here.
Cheers. Fancy meeting you. Good to have a drink with a fine gentleman.
Likewise to you, friend. Glug glug.
Glug glug. I will assume glug glug is the universal I'm drinking now.
Yes.
As you take a drink, it tastes that of a martini. The gin especially kind of comes out in strong notes. But probably what is different from your typical martini is that there is a bit of a spicy aftertaste that gives you a little pep in your step.
Love that.
You can assume it's from whatever he mixed within the drink.
Okay, I'll straight up ask him, what's that strong aftertaste I'm feeling, sir?
Oh, you might be tasting the rage weed. It's actually entirely native in the continent of Ishtar. We've learned recently in subtle notes, it gives you a nice pep in your step. If you were, let's say, have had orcish blood, I probably would have grinded the whole thing into one drink. Their constitution allows you to really savor the rageweed. I would recommend never consuming rageweed right out, even though it will give you some strong healing properties. It has a chance of nauseating you for those of non-orcish constitutions.
Sir, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you was giving us a challenge.
He looks at you and he says, I don't want to be held responsible for anything that may actually happen.
I'll take your entire stock.
Bring it on.
Cannot get over just the juxtaposition of where my character's brain is versus what is going on in this car. Oh my god.
I'll take your entire stock, sir.
Oh my god.
So you guys will actually, like, because the doors are open, you actually hear just the loud challenging of
the
Mason
raging of weed
and Morvog, who literally just screamed, "Is that a challenge? I accept your challenge. Give me that stack of rage weed." You hear echo throughout the carts.
Oh my god.
Please tell me it's 420 gold for all the rage weed.
Please tell me it's not.
He said, all right, well, I'm more than happy to give you a taste first. This definitely feels like a drug deal going down, but we're going to continue. I'll be happy to give you a sample. Consume if you will. Just please be careful as you do so. And he will hand each of you 1 leaf of rageweed and say, if you wish to try it now.
I'm hearing all this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I want to get up at this point and I want to go. How do I get? I look at Raina and I just say,
this
stay
way.
here.
Yeah.
Don't make a sound. Just, okay, I'll be right back. And I get up. I move How do I? Oh, this is cool. Wait, am I going the right way, Brett?
Yep, you're going the right way.
I yeet myself just very far, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what Rageweed is?
You can go ahead and make a medicine or nature check if you'd like.
Let's see here.
See if you have any knowledge of the Rageweed.
A 5. Love that.
With a 5, you cannot recall what Rageweed is.
All right. I
Our
just
good
marched
friends
right.
here.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're just passing the time on this here train ride.
Do you know what?
We're learning about the ways of the orcish rage weed, as they call it.
We are on a mission, and you're consuming rage weed? Do you even know what that is? I ask because I don't, but it doesn't sound nice.
Well, you could always give it a try. I mean, you know.
The barkeep
Definitely put in a
overhears mission and then just immediately like turns around and looks at the window, wanting no part of what you guys are talking about. Doesn't even want to be accused of hearing anything.
Oh, sir, you misunderstand. She means we've been sent on a mission
To try out different kinds of weed.
to find the ultimate rager.
Oh, so you're... I understand. So you're bar hopping. That is the mission that you're currently on?
Can I just say, may I request a small audience with the two of you in a corner where no one else will be able to hear us, please?
Yeah, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
He nods. The barkeep also nods. Yeah, that sounds reasonable at all. I mean, clearly just doesn't want to overhear anything that he's not supposed to.
We're going in
I
time
also
now.
snipe the rage weed off the counter.
Oh yeah, fair.
Oh yeah, he gives you guys the free samples, so you're free to at that point take it. You can put 1 rage weed in your inventory. You're also free to do whatever you wish to it right now if you want to.
No, I'll pocket it.
I think Mason would like break off a little corner and then like basically like chew on it.
Okay. For that moment, I would say as you chew on it, it almost it's almost like you're chewing lightly on like a small, like dried pepper. Nothing too hot, but you definitely feel that like kick. Probably something stronger than cinnamon. That kick in your mouth right now.
I'm going to pretend I didn't just see that. Listen, I sized up the people in our train car, and there are 3 guys there that are making me very uncomfortable, okay? I think we need to be on alert and not consuming alcohol or rage weed or whatever that was. Can we just keep our heads down and get where we're going, please?
Well, what is it about these individuals that have raised concern?
They look like they don't want to be seen, and I know what that's like. Because I'm the same way.
Well, that sounds like somebody. Yeah, that sounds like somebody judging based on appearance.
Listen, think whatever you want. I'm just saying, please keep your heads about you, okay? I don't want to get into a fight and have you 2 inebriated.
I look at Mason and kind of shrug.
Fair enough.
Listen, do what you want, okay? And I just... I leave.
You begin to walk away. That's fair.
Yeah. Mostly because I just don't want to leave Reyna alone for too long with those people.
Reyna, while you were by yourself, were you doing anything, or how's Reyna currently feeling right now?
Reyna is looking out of the window that she sat next to. She is kind of...
You stare at the window. It's splotched coal.
A little bit of
Yeah, you see a little bit of shadows moving by, but that's about all you can make out.
Right. I do think there is sort of an element of privileged teenage angst going on right now. She sort of like wistfully looks out the window and sort of reflects on the situation that she's found herself in. I think she tries to stay around Syrah and the others, usually, to kind of quiet her thoughts. But she does feel, again, a great amount of guilt over the fact that all of these conditions that she's seeing now, she's been benefiting from them her whole life. So she is kind of staying alert, but it is sort of this mixture of observing, but also being lost in her own thoughts.
Okay.
I walk up to Reina and I walked through this train car that's closer to the bar. Did the people there are less people in there, correct?
Correct.
Let me look.
If you'd like to make an insight check as well, you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah, let me do that real fast. 18.
With an 18, you kind of look at people who are just living their lives. Again, no one's riding this train over, at least in these carts, for pleasure or for anything like that. It's an ends justify means kind of thing.
And none of them seem suspicious?
You don't see anything suspicious out of them. Just the typical, like, I don't want to look at strangers kind of thing. Nothing that you got from the 3 individuals in the cart.
Great. I'm going to stay here because I want to keep an eye on them. I would move, but I don't want to lose them. Okay.
All right, that's fair. Mason and Morvog, what are the two of you doing? Mason?
Mason? Morvog.
Sorry, I just saw them. They're stepping away right now. So continue. If there's something else that you wanted to do, feel free.
Yeah. Reina turns to Sierra and says, "What was that all about?" In a hushed tone, so that the people behind can't hear.
I don't even want to call them teammates. Our humans, well, some of them aren't human. Our people are, well, some of them aren't people. They are drinking and consuming something called Rage Read, which I don't know what it is. I am going to assume that they are otherwise engaged. And we're on our own at this point, so we're just gonna try not to stir up any trouble.
Yeah, I think we should just let them be.
Exactly. But if you could, keep your eye on the. There are 3 in the back of this car that are giving me a bad feeling. Just keep an eye on them. Everybody except back right. Everyone except back right. Those 3. Yes. Wait,
Reina,
can I describe them? Can I describe them? What are they?
Yeah. So they appear to be wearing a lot of levels of fabric and robes of clothing. One appears to be a half elf. One is a gnome with a sort of like, at that point you notice sort of like, out of all of them, like everyone just seems down and just kind of like looking away. He kind of has a silent smirk over his face. And then one of them is a tabaxi, which is a cat person, essentially.
Tabaxi or tabaxi?
Tabaxi with a B,
Tabaxi.
like a tabby.
Okay, the half elf, the gnome, and the tabaxi in the back.
I see.
Just stay alert. I wear robes for a reason. I think they're wearing robes for a reason as well, to conceal weapons.
Oh, okay.
Attention, everyone. We will be approaching the tunnel, just like for the week before. Nothing has been updated as far as our lighting goes, unfortunately, so we will be briefly in pitch blackness. It'll be some time before we reach the tunnel. But just be warned that once we let you know, we will ask you to return to your seats. We'll be locking up the carts at that point, and once you are out of the tunnel, we will be able to resume and explore the cabins as normal.
Did you say locking up the carts as in you're locking them by cart?
Correct.
Great. I turn to Reina. I turn to Reina and I go, "We're moving right now."
Right.
Oh, howdy.
We're moving carts. You can do whatever you want. I know I can't convince you of anything. And so Reina and I just...
Yes.
Oh, moving carts sounds like a fantastic idea.
Mason,
right,
let's go look at those drinks again.
Yeah. How they do?
I want Reina, and then I just gesture to this row right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're moving. I'm not staying in a cart with those people in pitch black. Like, are you kidding? I keep saying people. Those, what did we say? Those goobers? Those, I don't know. What do you say? Those they are goobers.
Them people.
Oh, we could say folks.
Those folks, yeah, whatever. That was totally above board, but yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Raina, if you could take the window, please, that would be great.
As you all are like gathering around this person, she's just kind of like, I can get up if you want.
No, you're fine.
No
No,
need,
you're
ma'am. If
fine.
you're in need of any type of protecting or fear of the dark, I got you.
Please roll a persuasion check to see how well you're. Actually, no. Make it just a charisma check, just to see what your general demeanor is right now.
Oh, but I'm much more persuasive.
I guess if you're being persuasive, you're free to roll a persuasion check as well.
All right, it's rolled. Whoop. Did it do it?
It did it.
25, dang.
She will. What are you trying to give off persuasion-wise to this young woman?
That she is safe in my company.
Oh God.
She will smile and look at you, kind of give you a nod, and it's just say, well, it's nice to see a friendly face.
All right, I will at this moment walk in kind of on this side, see what's going on, and then just kind of slowly give him room. Give the man room to work, and I'll just take a seat over here.
Raina turns to Sierra and whispers in a hushed tone. Sierra, I'm scared.
Aww. That's above board.
I kind of figured.
Sierra just goes, "Oh."
I don't know why I've gone aggro protective over Raina, but that's just the way it is now.
Yeah.
I turn to her and I grab her. I just lightly kind of cuff her forearm and I say, "Hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I will not let anything happen to you. I promise."
Thank you.
Yeah. And so I grab with my other arm. I grab my dagger and I just make sure that it's at close quarters.
It's ready
me,
to
so
go.
I can use it if I need. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. The young woman will, after a bit of moment, a quiet moment, will turn to you, Mason, and just say, I'm Shijo. It's a pleasure to meet you. And she'll
A lot
nod.
of handshake. Just Mason. Pleasure's mine.
So, Mason, what are you doing on the train today?
Oh, you know, I'm a bit of a traveling man and found myself around these parts here today.
Oh.
How about yourself?
What's your destination? Oh, I work up at the coal factory over there. I'm one of the administrators.
Really? How very interesting. And how's that working out for you?
She kind of like, as if she's about to go in, she's like, oh, well, you know, and you could tell from the expression on her face, it's just like, oh boy, jobs, right? But then she like straightens up a little bit, realize that she is the face of the factory, and says, it's challenging, giving a nod.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
You seem stressed.
Go ahead and roll another persuasion, but do so at an advantage because of your amazing 25. I will say that you're doing well currently with this conversation. To roll at advantage, you can shift click, and it will roll for advantage.
Just rolled once.
That's okay. We won't count that. Try shift clicking, and we'll see if it rolls advantage through roll 20.
Neat.
Sometimes it takes. There we go. 13 and 12. I would say with a 13, the conversation is still continuing to go well, and I think all she will say is, "Oh, just, you know, typical work working job things. It's can't work your dream job all the time, right?
Well, I don't believe that for a minute. What's your vacation hours look like? You get time off?
Vacation hours? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mason. You take time off, you don't get paid. And, well, if there's time left unoccupied, that's time not working. That's time not building yourself. I'll vacation when I retire. She'll nod.
Well, doesn't sound quite like fair working circumstances. I say you might have yourself a case, but that's just me.
She will take those words to heart for a moment before looking over to you. It's not that simple. I mean, I'm responsible for plenty of the miners and the factory workers. The conditions aren't, well, entirely hospitable. Well, I'm responsible for other people. Have you ever been responsible for other people, Mr. Mason?
He kind of contemplates that. He gives a huff. Says,
Many a times.
And I suppose you understand completely.
And how many of these people are you responsible for? Maybe specifically today.
Today? It depends on... I suppose it depends on who's on the site. I work over in one of the blocks. I would say, on average, 20, 25 people. I'm not just the only administrator. You roll an insight check.
ooh, a whopping +0.
Love that.
All right.
So with a 13, you can tell that something's on her mind, but she's keeping that. You can tell on the expression of her face that she wants to say more on the topic, but she finds it best to keep it to herself for now.
As well.
Go
ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna ask if Reyna can hear.
I would say so.
The
I don't think this is
conversation.
a quiet conversation. You're just across the row.
Okay, she's just listening then.
Okay.
Mason's gonna kind of like sit back up. He'll say this kind of quietly and without really making eye contact, just looking ahead like,
Well, there was ever a day you maybe thought to take a day off. I'd say you gather your folks up and maybe see some sights elsewhere.
It's kind of like all right, make another persuasion check again at advantage.
Okay. Shift. Click. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
oh, come on.
What?
Ugh, D&D Beyond dice are cursed. Sign up
Sometime-
today for your premium account.
I didn't, Nate.
One moment, please. Let me think for a moment. With that, she
This is all just all advice. Thinking off the top of the head there.
nothing negative comes of it. You understand that on her next response that she doesn't entirely connect with what you're hinting, and she simply states, well, I'm one of the last administrators there, Mr. Mason. Once the factory, if the factory were to ever shut down, then at that point I think I could take that break, but for now I have people relying on me. And then she'll kind of give a smile, shake her head a little bit, and just say, oh, I think I need a drink. Excuse me, Mr. Mason. And she'll get up, and at that point, head over to the bar area.
Gonna mosey.
Okay.
Howdy.
You in?
Wait, what'd you say?
So, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go on, please.
Oh, actually.
Mason, oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Mike, I have an above board question.
Please.
Do the boys know that the train is about to be in complete darkness? Did they hear that announcement?
Well, I think you warned them, right?
No.
At that, I mean, I would say during that conversation, it depends on how you're listening, but the man would have told everyone that they're
Okay,
gonna be
so
locking
they
up the
know.
carts.
Because, well, I mean, I think Sarah at this point feels like they're kind of a lost cause, like they're not taking this seriously, even though she warned them. So but I mean, the darkness thing just does not like that at
Right.
all.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's,
Yeah, I kind of assumed that maybe the person going through and talking would have said it to every car.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay,
So-
cool.
Yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, I definitely kind of took that as a like, all right, it's probably time to, that was my finish my drink and get moving kind of motivation. So that's why I kind of headed back, said that
Yeah.
and stuff. So.
I think us being in row by row is good, and also not being in that train car. But I mean, that's Sierra's thinking that to herself. She's just hoping that you two don't move because she doesn't think you're gonna listen to her no matter what she says.
You would probably get that intention by the fact that I came back to make sure you guys were cool, but
Okay,
I am
cool.
I'm also rage weeding.
Did you take the rage weed?
I took it with me. It's in my inventory. I figure during that time I was probably playing with one of my herbal kits.
Okay.
And kind of figuring out a pocket to put the rage weed in. Not necessarily doing anything intensive, but
Right.
I definitely want to play around with it at a future date.
At that point, as you guys are getting settled in for the cart being locked up, you see something. Mason, this is probably not something that you would identify with, but at the same time, it may unsettle you depending on Mason's history of things. But I would say Sierra, Reyna, and Morvog, you would know the helmet immediately as this individual walks through as one of Deus Asmodia's peacekeepers. Is now strolling through the cart. A peacekeeper.
Reyna immediately turns to face the window because she does not want to be recognized.
You can tell from the helmet the holes that are drilled through, but mostly one of the qualifying descriptions of a peacekeeper is the gas mask that's over its nozzle, over the mouth. It's almost insulting to the lower quarters of Asmodia, as that the peacekeepers are even acknowledging and identifying the toxicity of the toxic air that is literally filling through the lower quarters, that the higher echelons and defenders of Lord Deus Asmodia's peacekeepers are trying to protect themselves from it, and yet they still do nothing. A peacekeeper, as a friendly reminder, is not a simple guard or a knight. They are trained killing machines, and are typically higher up when it comes to the defenses of Asmodia.
We couldn't. I mean, the thing is, I have so few hit points. It's like if I get into a fight, I feel like I'm gonna die.
As it continues to stroll by, they're what you simply define as fixers.
Hey, does the armor have any are there any openings in his armor?
Yeah, there's some exposed openings. The metal plate itself is probably that, kind of like a breastplate with some straps of metal. Everything else underneath is a heavy sort of like leather overcoat underneath the armor itself.
Great. Can I quietly ready one of my poison darts just in case?
Yeah. So to do that, what you would do is just kind of like, unless you have a vial already, you can.
I probably do. I would think I already do.
Yeah, if you want to coat that, because it's
I
still.
just want it ready.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. I will kind of let you know that if a peacekeeper is on board, they usually don't travel in packs or anything like that because they are the quote-unquote problem solvers. But if it is a peacekeeper that is associated with the factory that you're going to, it may have some sort of identification or writs that allow it access to more restricted, potentially safer areas. As an above table, as the DM, I will let you know that for a party, it is possible to defeat a peacekeeper, but it will definitely be a challenge. Do not feel it's something that you need to take on, but if you do defeat it, it may assist you further for an easier time once you enter the coal factory.
My brain right now is avoidance as opposed to fighting, just because I feel like that's easier. That's kind of what I deal in general. So I feel avoidance. I also feel like once I realized, or at least I am perceiving, that I can't really rely on my teammates, and I don't want to put Reyna in any kind of like danger.
Course.
I feel like it's on me, which is why I'm so stressed out. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Yeah.
That peacekeeper walks by and Mason looks at the outfit and then looks at his drink. He just kind of mumbles like, "Oh, it looks like the cocktails aren't the only thing in poor taste on this train."
Oh my god.
Do you say that out loud for him to hear, or do you mutter it under your breath?
I yeet myself out the window.
No, I sort of mutter it to my party after they've left
the card.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give him a shoulder as a hey. Could I also just roll a perception on how I like my read on the three people around me in my party, primarily on
Sierra.
On Sierra.
Are you trying to gather more on like how they like their demeanor, maybe like how they're feeling?
Yeah, just anxiety, just the vibe. You know,
I would do
I want to roll for a vibe check.
I would do insight, and then I would leave it up to the players with that insight check how well they would probably be hiding their emotions. Since it's not something that I can answer on a player's demeanor, I leave that up to my players to decide.
-1. Let's go.
It is a critical, so I would say,
bro,
you probably would be able to read them.
Wow.
Pretty thoroughly at that point.
Okay. I just mostly just like I observed everything that had happened, and I feel like I would feel the anxiety of Reyna and Sierra, and just kind of inch close and just say, we're on this job because we're the ones that are going to do this smart. We don't need a fight here. I think we can all relax and enjoy the ride for now.
For once, I agree with you.
Vibe check party. How's your demeanor right now?
Vibe check.
Can that be the name of our party?
Vibe check.
Vibe check party.
I mean, that's ultimately up to you guys. What you want to name your party?
We come in and we give the villains the hard vibe checks.
Yeah.
None pass.
Yeah, Reyna feels the tension in her shoulders release a little bit. She sort of reminds herself that she is with people that she trusts. And she says, yeah, let's just stay focused.
All right.
And I'd be surprised if Mason's anything more than just straight chillin' dog.
Yeah, you get the vibe that Mason doesn't really hide, at least not this. He's vibing, he's chilling, he's not really tense. He definitely comprehends the gravity of this mission and what's at stake, but he's not all too worried.
I sort of relax just a little bit, but I keep my hand on my dagger. I also look at where we are, and I'm just really happy that Reyna's boxed in. So I'm like, they'll have to go through all three of us to get to her if someone wants to hit her.
Okay. At this point, if we can, just because I really have to go to the bathroom, we're gonna take a quick 5. Does that sound good with everybody?
Yeah, totally.
Chill.
All right. I'm gonna mute, and then I'll be right back, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the session so far. I will return in 5 minutes. Go get some water. Go to the restroom. Do what you need to do. I'll be right back. All right, let me unmute, make sure everyone's doing good. Hello, everyone back?
Hello.
Nope.
Hi.
haven't
Yellow.
been back in a while. Eric, are you there?
Eric is gone.
Okay,
No,
Eric.
she's
No,
gone.
she just went to use the restroom.
No, that's fine. I was like, I'm doing good, and then I was like, oh god, oh jeez. All right, we'll wait. You guys having a good session so far?
Heck yeah.
Good. I'm assuming the
That
rest of
Seems
depends.
like a-
Are you? Is this part being streamed, or can I be on it? I'm just kidding.
I've turned off the stream. Give me your honest opinion.
Oh,
Wink.
it's great.
Well,
I love it.
it's
I'm having
great.
a good old
It's
time.
wonderful, yeah.
Winks at chat. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right, I think things are about to get a little dicey once Erica gets back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, gosh darn goodness.
Maybe we'll roll some initiative.
I mean, maybe. You guys are playing it safe right now, which is good. Everyone
now.
play for yeah.
I'm back.
Hello.
Oh.
All right.
Well, now Jules is not here, so.
Are you shitting me? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I think he went to go like grab coffee out of the fridge or something.
No, it's fine. It's all good.
Unbelievable.
It was
Yeah,
laundry,
right. Yeah.
It still is laundry day. I'm like, it was laundry.
It was.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
I was just putting stuff in the dryer.
It was laundry day.
Before
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Erica.
Yeah.
When you have a moment, you still need to add spells to your character sheet.
Oh. Probably should.
Snap.
How do I?
Nah.
How do I do that, Brett?
You go to spells, and you go to. There's a little button called Manage Spells.
Mana spells.
Yeah,
Add spell, known spells.
Add spells. You get add 4 cantrips and 2 known spells for your first level spells.
Cool.
If you want to read through
well,
those.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Feel free.
Oh, there's a lot. Wow. I'm looking at all of the ones that have poison or acid.
Yeah. Also keep in mind that if you my brain just died there. Hold on a second. If you choose some spells and you're like, oh wait, these suck, you can change them within a few sessions. You're free to move some stuff around.
You said 4 cantrips and
2 level 1 spells.
shit. Cool.
Yeah, cantrips
See,
are
I
spells
can't-
that you can cast. You don't have spell slots for that.
Oh,
but-
interesting, Brett. So firebolt is an option, but
Correct.
I
Mhm.
interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, so I can still. Ooh, interesting. This will help. This will help me.
Wink, nudge,
love
nudge,
that. Love that
nudge,
for
wink,
me.
wink, wink, nudge.
Yeah. I love that for me. That's really lovely. Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
This is actually pretty easy then to figure. Okay. Oh crap. Moristal has an ice knife, and that's a great one.
Let me just know when Jules is back, and then we will.
Sorry, yeah, that was for Nate. I apologize.
No, you're good. Oh, you're back.
I got it.
Excellent.
Aha.
All right. So continuing on, you guys kind of after the peacekeeper just walks by. It sounds like you're a little unsettled. That would be the correct response. Apparently okay, there we go. All right, perfect. At that point in time, I would say after a couple more minutes, is there anything else that you're doing?
Vibing. Vibe check party. Let's go.
Mason has some words for the party.
Great.
You must
just
address
kinda
this as vibe check party.
Yes.
Otherwise,
indeed.
we do
Sorry.
not take.
My apologies. Like, all right, listen here, vibe check. He's gonna kind of say this a little quieter so that this hooded individual a couple rows back might not hear.
Mm-hmm.
Says that young lady I was speaking to is an administrator to where we're heading, and has informed me that today there are going to be at least 20 workers present at the site. So with that, I'm not sure if that changes anything for this mission, but
It's definitely good information.
I was just thinking about the casualties of, this endeavor you wish to partake.
He crunches an ice cube.
Takes an ice cube out of his pocket that's been there the whole time somehow.
Yep.
Amazing. Well, we obviously don't have any intention on hurting any innocents, isn't that right?
Reyna kind of shuffles uncomfortably in her seat and is like, we'll do our best to avoid casualties if we can, but we knew the risks when we signed up for this.
Don't worry yourself at all, my good friend Mason. We'll make sure that any and all problems totally solved. We're professionals, you see.
All right then.
The silence is speaking volumes right now.
Just kind of,
Yeah. Does
Crunching away.
Does Sierra, do you respond to anything with that?
Nope. I kind of went, I don't know if you heard it.
That's
but
I'm sorry.
that
Yeah,
was
so
it.
you kind of just
Yeah.
okay. That's
that was
fair.
it.
At that point, the armored man will nod to everyone and say, "We're approaching the tunnel. The doors will be locked during that time. We kindly ask you stay in your seats for the duration." And he will, at that point, lock the doors and walk by you.
is that Peacekeeper on this cart? On this train?
On the
I think he's behind us, like in the cart behind us.
Yeah, I mean, he continued to walk by, so you're actually uncertain where he is right now.
Well, he ain't here.
Or is he?
Oh, shit.
Reyna looks behind her and would like to, before we go under the tunnel, observe, see what she can pick up about the two people that are behind our group.
Go ahead and make a insight check.
All right. That is. Is that on the sheet? Okay, so.
There you go.
With a 12, there's a
Well.
general level of discomfort entering into a dark tunnel, which is going to be pitch black. But it's a typical reaction you would imagine.
Okay. So they
and-
don't seem particularly threatening.
Nothing suspicious or out of the ordinary, I would say,
Okay.
is what you can gather from that.
What's their armor class? Can we tell?
So as I will let you know, as you start to get a little more experience with combat, you all will eventually learn the ability to try and decipher stats like that, like armor class and health of the enemies that you're fighting, weaknesses and things like that. So something to look forward to.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm straight chilling.
Reyna is also straight chilling, but more anxiously.
And
DM,
then,
I have a
Chills
question.
anxiously.
yes,
This hooded individual,
yes.
would I assess that they are perhaps roguelike in appearance or posture?
You can make an insight check to try and figure out like the stance. Just figure out if it's a different like fighting style or anything like that, or if maybe he's like looking a little shifty. I'll allow an insight check for that.
Okay.
Kind of looking up and down the individual. His legs kind of shaking a little bit. It's more anxiety and nervousness. You can't really tell the profession or the fighting style of the individual behind you. His face,
If I may,
yes.
I just want to talk a couple limes to him with my thieves' cant to see if he picks up or talks back.
Okay. So you just want to say like, I'm speaking thieves' cant right now?
Yeah, basically
Okay.
just a
Out
small
loud.
talk greeting.
Okay. What do you say? Not necessarily the thief cant, but like, what would you say in thieves' cant?
Just like a general, like, how you doing there, friendo?
I think he would look a little uncomfortable. Not the uncomfortableness of like suspicion, but just the uncomfortable like someone walked up to you with a foreign language, started talking to you, and he would just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't understand."
My mistake. I'll just sit back down. Like, yeah, I think we're fine on this train.
And now his anxiety levels have gone up a little more. And just as quickly as you were warned at that point, as you begin to settle in, a darkness falls over your cart and eventually the entire train.
All right, I'd like to kind of heighten perception. You know, just kind of be like closing eyes, listening around, and I want to ready an action of lighting a torch.
Okay.
Wait a sec.
Hmm?
Sorry. Why are our screens different?
Because you each have vision. So, as a dwarf,
Don't screen cheat.
Okay,
Adriana.
I'm not looking.
Screen cheating in D&D.
as a dwarf, Morvog has dark vision, so he can see in the dark. But as a human, you can't. So you probably just see a pitch black screen. Yes.
That would have been good to know before.
Yes.
Morvog.
Just so you know, you see what you see. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You say you prepare a torch, Morvog?
I prepare the action to do a torch if I feel at any moment anybody's creeping up.
Okay. You'll kind of feel like a little bit of shifting at the chairs.
You should burn the rage weed for light.
Yo, that's Hotbox's train car, boy.
Oh my god.
And yeah, just a darkness falls over the cart. What do you guys do?
Can Reyna listen to see if there's any unusual shifting happening, perhaps, or?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check. At the back of the train, you hear a heavy footstep, as if someone is charging, but away from you, away from your direction.
Oh.
And then all of you hear, not from behind you, but from the cart behind you, the slamming of doors. Like someone banging against metal on metal.
Well, shit.
Is that your stomach or mine? Haha! Slaps my knee. And then also looks behind me with my dark-ass vision and sees if I see anything.
The doors are locked. The slamming of the doors kind of has these two a little nervous.
It's those freaking guys. They were probably gonna rob us or attack us or something.
Well, they're not now.
Yeah, because I moved us and you two were busy drinking.
Yeah, that was a good call on your part.
To be fair, we moved 2 cars ahead. You only moved 1.
Yeah, we scored some rage weed.
We did score some rage weed. High five.
Ah, nice.
My God.
Mason goes to high five but can't see you.
Just hit me in the face.
You were say something, Reyna?
Reyna asks, should we be worried?
Quick out of character.
Yes.
Who has the goodest alignment currently?
Oh, I don't think we.
Okay. If we didn't make alignment, that would kind of give me a gauge at whether or not like because if like Reyna's like lawful good or something, that would change how I would be like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, we'll go check on it. But like, I'm kind of.
I mean, it just depends on their actions. You wouldn't know the alignment of everyone in character anyway. So.
Right.
Can I?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm wondering if I can like cast disguise self and.
Yeah.
I kind of. No, it's okay. Do they seem like they're gonna get through the door?
You're not hearing any banging on this door. You're hearing it from the cart behind you.
The cart behind us, i.e., where those guys were.
Yes. Yes, the last cart that you left. You're hearing it from behind you, the metal doors behind that. You're not hearing any like banging on your metal doors behind you.
Yeah, is there a guard somewhere? Like, is there somebody that I can alert that this is happening?
As you look around the cart with your dark vision, all you see are the two people, and they're just kind of looking a little panicked right now.
I can see in the dark, correct? Because I'm half elf. Is that?
As long as you look on your screen, you can kind of see. You see like the green tint. Yeah, that's your dark vision. So.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay. I would like to get up and can I I tell Raina to stay where she is, and I get up and I look at the two bozos behind me and I say, which one of you is stronger?
Well, we haven't put that to any kind of test.
Great. Well, one of you choose and come back with me.
You hear this voice, and then you hear light footsteps walking away, Mason.
All right, I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
I've had enough of this, and just.
You go ahead and light a torch, and it startles everyone on the. This guy who goes.
Oh, my apologies, but
I'll walk by and just say, "Don't worry, we're professionals." Just gonna keep walking and follow Sierra.
Great.
Raina turns around to Mason, or Raina.
Back to seat. Yeah, go ahead.
Mason, do you hear that?
Yeah, it would appear there is some form of commotion or perhaps a ruckus.
Perhaps.
All right. I'm just gonna get, I think, my daggers ready.
Okay.
Do you think we should go back and join them?
Do I hear him?
You still hear the slamming of the door as if someone's trying to like break through.
No, do I hear them talking? I'm assuming I can. I probably have good hearing, correct?
By them, what
sorry, do I hear Raina and oh my god, Nate, what's your character's name? I'm sorry. Mason.
I mean, as long as they're talking at a normal pace, then yeah, you'd be able to hear it unless they were whispering, trying to be more hidden with their speech.
Okay, cool.
Raina's like, no, I think we should stay put. Sierra said to stay put, and I trust her.
I'll stay put, but I'm gonna basically like, okay, so this is out of view. All right. It's like, let's each move back a row. Let's keep them inside, but we'll stay here.
Sure, that sounds good.
Over here. I'm over here now.
Oh, so she can see because you have actually the torch holding, so you're actually generating light that everyone can see now.
Yeah, that's why I'm over here now.
You just say that.
Literally.
Wait. Okay, wait. Did Mason want me to come over to her?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Scary.
I look over to. I'm assuming us moving has Sierra like glaring at us.
As long, yeah. I look, and I kind of shake my head, and I just look at Mason with the most like, I swear, if anything happens to her, I will personally yeet you off this train. No, you know what? I just say that.
All right, I'll stop you in the middle. I'll just be like,
I loudly whisper. I'm like, vantage point. Wink.
I just.
And then I look at Morvog looks at Sierra and just gives a thumbs up, like, yeah, vantage point.
And I just mutter to myself, vantage point my ass.
So I'll turn to Sierra and just be like, do you have any like lock picks or something in case we need to break in?
Perhaps not.
If it with a,
I don't know if she would.
A rogue will probably start with some thief tools if you'd like.
Oh, if only there were a rogue over there. Be awfully helpful.
I will say,
Do these doors not look pickable?
Oh, every door is pickable.
True.
I'm
True.
I'm gonna pick it.
I'm gonna pick
Okay.
it.
I'm still looking at Sierra, just completely
Wait,
oblivious.
he's
to the fact-
picking the door open?
Yes.
What are
Aren't
you
trying to
doing?
Aren't you trying to unlock it?
No! I'm
All right, then,
waiting.
I'll just
We're
take my
what?
seat.
I'm
We're
still like staring
waiting.
at Sierra, like waiting for a response. Like, do you have a?
What
do
are
you
you?
have a pick? Do you have a lock?
I didn't
Just
hear
not-
anything for a good minute. I assumed
Oh my-
you were thinking about something else and got
No,
distracted.
I'm so I definitely was very distracted by thinking about. No, we want that door between them. I'm only positioning myself here so that in case they bust through, we can have the advantage.
Okay. So, do you have a lockpick?
What? Oh my god! There are 3 people trying to break down that door. Why would we want to help them?
Not this door. You're hearing the noise from the other cart, so it's the other door inside that cart.
I hate myself. Hold on.
It's okay.
What?
No, that's okay.
I'm so
That's okay.
confused.
All right, so
Yeah.
There's like 2 doors, right?
yeah,
It's
so,
like
so there's
right.
this door that connects the carts,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
then there's another door at the end of that cart. That end cart door is what you're hearing the echoes of the slams from.
Oh,
Yes.
Wait,
My
on the other
apologies for the
side,
confusion.
or-
correct? So in the next cart over, that end part of that cart, you're hearing a slamming of a knockdown, essentially. A slamming.
Wait, from the bar where the bar was?
The bar's on
n-
the other side.
No, from this side. Do you see where I'm
Yeah.
pinging?
Yeah. I see.
So the bar is over to the left of you.
Yeah.
This
Gotcha.
is to the back of the train. And so
Great.
on the cart that's more towards the back of the train,
Yes.
you're hearing the slamming of metal on metal as if someone's
Yeah.
pounding a metal door at the end of that cart. So not this one. No one's trying to break through this cart.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I honestly, my strategy still remains though, because
Right.
that would be the direction that they'd come from. So I don't want to help them if someone's trying to bang down a door. I
Right.
don't want to help them. Like I don't want to help them by opening this door once
Right.
they get that other door open. So yeah, okay.
So
we're
that's
good.
your
Okay,
that's your
fine. My
strategy.
bad.
But is that everybody else's strategy? Let's
Well, yeah,
find
like
out.
I don't want to barge the door down myself, and I don't want to go in there unless we're all like on board with it. So
Right.
I'm kind of just like if we need to, can we?
are
pick
there
that door?
windows on the door?
I was literally on the door. Yeah.
You could go ahead and head on over there to look through if you'd like. It looks stained with the coal, but you can go ahead and take a peek.
Well, I don't want the light of the torch to do that, so I'm gonna ask if Morvog can see anything.
Okay, so you say Morvog, do you see anything?
Yeah, I say that. Do you see it? Can you take a little gander through there?
Yeah, 1 second. Excuse me, sir. Could I look out that window?
No. The window on the
No, the
door. Is there a
door.
window on the door?
Oh, but I can probably see better out of this one. Hold on a second. Excuse me, sir. Could I take a peek out this window? All right, thank you, sir. All right, I'm gonna bust open this window.
Well, all right then.
Let's do it. Okay, so go ahead and give me a strength check.
All right.
Morvog, what are you doing?
You're gonna bust the window open? Oh my god. Okay.
That's a strength
Morvog,
save. I need a
what?
strength check from your stats.
I am glad that wait, where's the strength?
So it would be above the saves, like all your attributes. You just click the strength.
Oh, okay. Bam.
I see. I
As you
see him.
hear a loud as his
my
fist
God.
punches straight through.
I look at Morvog and I just go, I don't think we're on the same page here.
All right.
I'm gonna turn to Sierra, give her a thumbs up, and say, "Vantage point."
Vantage point. Well,
Morvog, what the
guess-
hell are you doing?
All right, so I'm
yes,
gonna
do you see anything?
yeah.
So-
I'm gonna use a rope and tie a rope
Uh-huh.
to my leg.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tie the other side of the rope to the chair.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
So you just see a dark tunnel through the window from using your night vision. You just see
Okay.
the cavernous walls over there. But
Okay.
you could
Do I have
potentially
enough
squeeze
room
through.
to kind of like? Can I
Yes.
slip, kind of outside the train?
So you've tied your leg onto the chair, correct?
Correct.
And now you're trying to climb. Are you scaling up on the roof? Or are you trying to like crawl through the other side? What are you doing?
I think my first instinct would be to see if I could make it to the other cart, and see if I can potentially see anything through the window.
What is your plan to do that?
So I'm gonna first poke my head out and see
you
if
feel
that
the
seems
rushing.
Like...
You feel the rushing wind, and
Yep.
your face is very close against the cavern walls.
I'm like a dog. My tongue is out, outstretched in the wind. All right. So does it seem smarter for me to jump between the train cards, like in the between them, jump to the car, or jump on top?
I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Well, like distance-wise, like how far away are the walls here inside the tunnel?
So as you're looking over, you see that the door to the other cart is about 30 feet away, but then you're also jumping out of a moving truck or a moving train.
Whoa, we're in a truck, guys.
I want to look at Morvog and just go, do you think you can take whatever's on the other side of that door by yourself?
Well, I can certainly look at it. Thought that was the plan.
Okay. Fine.
Morvog, you're gonna end up dead before we even get to our destination.
You think this is the craziest jump I've ever made?
Why are you inviting conflict?
I'm jumping out
I'm
of
just looking at it.
So if you're jumping out of a moving train and you're trying to attach onto the train itself, yes, this would probably be the craziest jump you've ever made.
Aww.
For what it's worth, friend, I believe in you.
Thank you. That's all I need. All right, so I'm gonna try to.
I don't, and I want him to stay alive.
All right, so
He's a stout man. He's been through worse.
I feel like the safest thing for me to do would be to try to get around the train car, so that I'm between the cars, so that I don't have the rushing wind, and I would use my athletics on that.
Okay,
so I would not really make a jump, rather than like a grab and pull, and have the rope ready in case I epically fail this and I don't get crushed under the train.
Describe to me what you're doing again.
All right, so I'm gonna climb out the window.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna crawl around the side of the car, since we're pretty close to the edge here. I feel like that looks like maybe like a 15-minute corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try to jump between the cars and see if I can get on the outside, because what I'm going to try and do is wipe off as much coal as I can, and then look through the window to see what I can see on the other side.
Okay. How much rope do you have? How many feet?
Looks like 10 pounds, which doesn't help me.
The typical
50 feet. Got it.
Okay.
How
50
long
feet.
is the rope? 10
Okay.
pounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
10 pound length.
Okay. It's about 30 feet to the door. If you want to get to the next window, it's probably going to be about 35. You also see, that it kind of curves a little bit, so you do have to like climb out and then leap.
Yep.
So, I will let you know, from your knowledge of acrobatics and athletics and leaping and just being a monk in general, that this is going to be a challenging and life-threatening jump.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh my god,
go ahead and give me an athletics check. Also, I would like to state, actually, no, never mind. You've already done it. Okay, so with an 11, you see the following. He begins He begins to go, I got this, and inch out a little bit into the darkness, and then you can kind of begin to see the outside of the cavern walls. And with an 11, you go for the grab, and you immediately slip from the wind and are now holding on with one hand over here. I'm gonna need another athletics check from you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And with a 10, I will say at that point he does not hold on and begins to tumble away 50 feet. So let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Here's the ropes over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Someone want to grab that?
You immediately fall over to this side, and you're just banging against. You just hear the sound of a dwarf banging on the side of this back guard over there.
Is there anything I can do to help him?
You tell me. I'm going to, at this point, start rolling damage.
Oh my god.
You're going to take 6 points of damage, and until you get a hold of yourself, as you slam your body against the train, you're going to continue to take damage. At this point, I'm going to say we're at high stress, so I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh my god!
All right, this.
Well, at least they're distracted now.
Welcome to D&D.
A 19 for Sierra.
Okay.
20.
God.
Nice.
Make sure your
Ian.
token is selected before you roll your initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, your token is selected? What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, you all already rolled all your initiatives,
Oh, okay.
so you're good.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh, or you can just do that. Perfect. All right. So, the surprise round was Morvog slipping and literally banging his body across the side of the cart. The rope itself is squeezing his leg for dear life, but it's not going to be holding him for much longer as you begin to see the buckling of the bench itself as if it looks like it's about to rupture out of the bolted ground of the metal. The rope itself is just twisting and tying right now as you begin to feel Morvog, the circulation of your foot snapping at every moment. Morvog, your surprise round was rolling to the side. You will need to make another athletics check.
Okay.
To regain balance at this point.
Okay. I do want to
good
say
feeling about this.
that if I didn't tie that rope, if I wasn't smart enough to tie that rope,
You would have died.
I would be dead. I'd be
Yes,
dead right
correct,
now.
correct.
All right, let's do this. 16.
So with a 16, you managed to grab hold of it, and you kind of like begin to move over back a little bit to this window as you gain control back. So you're no longer, the rope is no longer cutting your circulation. You're no longer slamming against it, and you're right up this coal window.
All right.
I'm going to say I have a hidden initiative that's going on right now.
This is the coolest game of D&D I've ever played.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you're not one of those players that are like, but DM, I'm not supposed to die. I'm the player. I'm
dude,
like,
I have my second character ready. Don't worry.
actions and consequences. Actions and
I'm kidding.
consequences. That's fine. I mean, you're still in the game. Make a. What can I get from you? Make a perception check.
Myself?
Yes.
Okay. I figured that my action was getting balanced, so I don't get like a bonus
Well,
action.
I need perception specifically because you might be seeing something right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a -1. Let's go.
As you finally kind of get hold of yourself, you begin to see shadows moving around here as people seem to be moving away from the bench. But then you see a stocky fellow, which you're just a shadow, charging at a very fast pace over in this direction, like kind of like in this direction. I will tell for the three of you, the banging against the metal door on the other side of the cart has since ceased, as now you are hearing the sound of a portly dwarf slamming their body against the train. Fortunately, the banging on the other side has ceased at this point. Okay, Sierra, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't. Well, wait. I can't. Wait. Is the door open? I'm sorry to clarify. Or
The door here, nothing has changed with this door.
I'm just gonna look at
You feel the wind of this broken window as this gust of wind is blowing across you.
Can I try to save him? Is he?
Okay.
Can I try to save Morvog?
How would you like to do that?
Wait. So sorry. He's like attached to this rope.
Yes. So there is. Let me go ahead and just draw real quick.
Draw it with stick figures, Brett.
I'm going to be using a paintbrush. There is a rope over here, and you just kind of see this rope. Well, you see what you can see. Just kind of like trailing. Yeah, just kind of like trailing out at that point in time.
And he broke the window. He broke
yeah.
the window to the door. So whoever's coming through here.
Well, no, he broke the passenger window over
here.
Oh,
the passenger. Oh, okay, not the door.
And then leapt out of it after he tied a rope to his foot.
Dude, I was super stealthy. Don't worry.
Oh my god, I can't.
Wait, so really quick question for Brett. Is he now like balanced on the train and not taking damage anymore?
He's not taking damage, but he will need to continue to make athletics check to keep himself from slamming on the side and potentially even straighten himself up. He's
I'm
right now
I'm
got
not very
45 feet
strong though. That's the problem is I'm not super strong.
So
I'm like,
Sierra, do you think we can both pull, or do you think the rope will break? Do we need to pull him?
He's fat, but I don't think the rope's gonna break.
Thick.
He's a thick boy, I say. No, I'm just kidding. Above board.
He's a thick boy.
He's a thicky boy. I'm trying to. Well, the thing is, like, okay. How can I deduce how close whoever the hell the dwarf is how close he is to us?
You can look out the window if you'd like.
Okay. Can I? Would that be my action though?
To look out the window? No, that would be free.
Can I just look out the window?
Yeah. So you kind of go over here, and I'm just gonna move your token up so you can see what you
Yeah,
what it
thank
is. That's what you see.
Wait, let me see.
Can I roll a charisma saving throw to give her a thumbs up?
I'll allow that as a free. Well, you can't give her a thumbs up because you're now using both of your hands to stay there. The moment you give a thumbs up, you begin slamming across the terrain again.
And that's how I die.
You can wink at her.
Yeah, I'll give her a wink.
Yeah.
All right.
As you pull,
Oh,
as you look out the window, Sierra, that you just feel the wind blowing across your hair. It's like brushing over your face right now, and you just see this dwarf over here just slamming its body constantly against the side of the train. Do you see that? Okay, Erica.
I just see like half of him. Of him. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I
see the correct thing then. Well, the thing is, like, I don't want to instigate anything, so I guess I could just try to pull him. Can I enlist people to do that with me, or?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and if you'd like, sort of like leave the area a little bit and just say that, hey, I'm just moving this around. You can be like, hey, I'm gonna start pulling, and I'll have you hold a action for someone else, and you could have multiple people assist with that if you'd like.
I'm going to try to pull the idiot in if anyone would like to join me.
Yes. Reina, Yuri's over.
Sorry. I didn't mean to bring this all into chaos, but
welcome to D&D.
And yet you did.
And yet I did.
Okay, so is this a strength check or like an acrobatics or? Well,
it'll be a strength check.
Right.
And it also depends if you want Mason to help.
It's not my turn.
Yeah.
Mason.
Wait.
It's my turn.
Okay.
No. You did your turn. You're good. Talking's also a free action, so you can literally be like, Mason, can you help with this? And Mason, you can respond off your turn as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Well. All right, here I come. Hop up on the bench.
I knew my boy would come for me.
I'm gonna like poke my head out the window and be like, "Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. This is a-okay. This is an easy situation. We got it on lockdown on here."
This is what
I'm still winking with the smile ear to ear.
Wait, why am I out? Oh yeah, now.
Oh yeah, just so you can see what's outside. Yeah.
And I get back in. It's like, all right, we need to pull him in. He's gonna die out there. He didn't
Oh wow, what an astute observation, pirate man.
All right.
Thank you, little girl. Let's pull him in.
I need everyone to make a strength check. So click on the strength stat specifically.
Man, mine is +0 and I got a 17.
And I will be adding everyone's strength. Besides Morvog. Morvog, you're not a part of this.
You don't get a strength check. You're just needed. Nate!
Big old 5.
With a total of a 39, you begin to pull at the rope, trying to bring him back in. Can I please get a fate roll from Morvog?
This is 5E, Brett.
Roll a d20.
No, I'm just kidding.
This is IO, baby.
What is what do I wear?
Roll a d20, and the higher your roll, the more fortunate you are. The lower your roll, the more unfortunate the results.
Oh no.
That's horrible.
Whee!
We let fate decide, my friend.
I saw
We
two
let
for a
Fate
second
Stay
there.
Night Unlimited Blade Works decide.
Slash roll 1d20 in roll 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
Wait,
that
what?
didn't work.
So you type in the text chat slash roll and then space and then 1d20 and then enter.
1d20. Okay.
You're good. Ooh.
Let's go.
So at
Let's
15,
go.
you managed to keep yourself stable as the wind itself is blowing across. Instead of potentially, banging as you're getting pulled in, but you do feel yourself getting pulled back in. Do you let them do so?
Oh yeah, but I definitely want to use this time, as much time on the window as I can, gathering as much information as I can.
All right. Well.
Oh, now you've decided to be astute. Now you've decided.
Well, so
I've been astute the whole time.
So pretty much what I described is what you see, and then you start getting pulled back. Now.
All right. So it was the shadowy figure.
Yeah.
Pounding against the.
No pounding.
He was stomping.
he was stomping.
He's
He's
stomping.
stomping around.
Yeah, he's stomping over.
By the way, when he gets pulled in, I don't want it to be like softly. I want him to get yeeted back in through the window and land with ass on floor.
Oh, I'd hope so. I'll take any yeet back in. Don't worry.
Absolutely, but we're not. I haven't said that. You've done this
Also,
successfully yet. Because
I'm sorry. My
no,
bad.
you're good. You're good. You're good. Yes.
Super quick, as a quick free action, while pulling, I'd like to turn to the two other gentlemen and say, "No, please stay seated. There's no need for alarm."
Oh no, they're
whatsoever."
not. They're not. They just saw a man punch through a window and leap out. They are not getting involved.
Yes.
It's like, yes, please, no, don't bother to help.
Yeah. So once you get over to this part and the rope continues to pull, you now begin to slam over here on this side, hearing the banging over here. I will also at that point begin to roll another d6. You take 3 points more of damage as you continue to be pulled over. And now you are getting snagged, I would say, at this corner as as you continue to be pulled in at that point.
So can you describe like the middle of the car for me? Or like the between the cars?
Yeah, it's literally just a small connecting point between the carts, and now you're slamming in the middle of that at that point.
A small connecting point, and it's kind of just like a connecting hallway between the carts. It isn't like so this is like an Amtrak. It's not like a okay, gotcha.
Like they're not linked.
Right. Well, they are linked.
Well, they're linked, but like not like.
There's not like an outside walkover jump across. All right.
Morvog, you're going to need to go ahead and do another strength check or an athletics check to pull yourself around this cart so that they can successfully pull you back in.
All right.
Because you're going to need to pull yourself out at this point as the rope is continuing to pull at your foot.
Quick question: was I able to gauge a height on the man stomping?
It was a stout, shadowed figure. That's all you could make through the coal window.
Let's go.
At that point, you would continue to like get yourself over, and as you leap over there, the strong pull the rope yanks you back in, and you slam on the bench, snapping it at this point.
Yeah, I feel like I'm picturing like the big hunky Mason pulling the rope by himself, and then I see Mason like cheerleading, like Sierra being the one to yeet me in.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all right. Well, that's not what I expected.
You have slammed your body up against the bench.
Right.
Morvog!
All right, so here's what I've gathered.
Before he even gets up.
Yeah, I land on the ground. All right, so here's what I know. There's a short, stout man just in there stomping around.
Oh, interesting. That's you in this train car.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were making fun of our good friend here.
I don't respond.
Is.
Great.
Thank you guys so much for pulling me in. I think it goes without saying that I had things handled, of course. But
Morvog,
I
you
do
could
have
have died!
It was only a formality. We knew you had it on lockdown.
Well, I appreciate this party always looking out for me. Thank you, everybody.
You begin to hear the sound of banging against
Yeah,
this
right.
door now.
This is all right. I just moved back to my post here.
All right, really glad that all went down the way it did. We got a lot done.
Okay. I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
Anyway, back to looking. I guess. Oh wait, no, it's not my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I guess I can't.
No, you're
Sorry,
good.
my
You're
bad.
good.
My bad.
No,
Whose turn is
it's
it?
your turn, so you're free to move, Sierra.
I'm not gonna help this goober. Goober is the word now. I'm not gonna
that's
help
official.
this goob beat down this door. So I said, or wait, are we still in darkness? Are the train cars still locked?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That
was all literally all of 12 seconds. Everything that just went down.
I hate everything. I yeet myself out the window. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I've been agonizing over which spells I want. By the way, as this is all going on. Yeah. Okay. I'll just hide. I try to obscure myself here. Yeah, with my dagger.
Okay.
Mhm.
Go ahead and make a hide check.
What's a hide check? Is it stealth or?
Or stealth, excuse me. Sorry.
I was like a hide check.
My
What's that?
3.0 and 5.0 brain gets mixed sometimes.
22, baby!
Whoa.
Wow.
You just kind of like go into the shadow.
Has anyone seen Sarah? She's gone.
My God.
She disappeared.
Sarah, you immediately begin flashing your hand in front of your face and you turn invisible.
What?
Yo.
Holy crap!
Can't see me now. Raina, it's now your turn.
Raina just goes, because she knows. She's woke. She knows. But she just enjoys watching Mason sort of be like flabbergasted by this.
Mhm.
Raina says, Mason, to the front of the cart. Let's go.
The last I checked, everything was happening in the back of the car, though.
Yeah, but I have a ranged weapon, so let's go.
What's interesting about that is I do not.
Yeah, but you have the torch, so let's go.
All right, how about we compromise? Happy medium. Oh wait, it's not my turn. I can't move.
This is that is such a 19-year-old thing to do. Yeah, but I have the ranged weapon, so let's go.
Yeah.
I know. That's the teeniest thing I've ever heard in my life. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. Fine. Let's go to the middle of the cart then, Mason.
Middle
We need
sounds
to let
all right.
we need to let Sierra do her thing in front.
You have a lot of faith in this lady.
Yes, I do. Who else would I have faith in? You or Morvog?
Ha! That was me.
I
He said my
chuckled
name.
He's still knocked over on the bench.
Oh, he's prone. He's fucking prone right now. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So you've moved, Raina?
Yeah, over here, I think.
Okay. Make sure you count your
Happy
spaces.
medium.
Make sure you're counting your spaces as you
wait,
move.
never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Well, you were.
5.
Oh, you were. Just so you know, you were over
Am I
here.
not?
Yeah, you were over there when you were
Oh
pulling.
wait, shoot. Oh wait, okay. Wait, how many spaces do I get?
6 spaces. Each square is 5 feet.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can move through people as well, just so you know.
Oh, okay. 1, 2,
So,
3,
I'm so
4,
sorry.
5, 6. There.
Okay, perfect. That's good. Mason,
Mm-hmm.
it is now your turn.
Could I use my action to help up Morvog?
I'll allow it.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
Thanks,
Hey.
buddy.
Gotcha, friendo. And then I will use my movement to kind of middle of the. This is a horrible spot. This is right in the middle of everything. Let me see. Hold on.
I'm just resetting Morvog. Okay, there we go.
10, 20, wait, no, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
All right. Morvog, can you roll initiative one more time? And I'm going to add it to 20 because I had to clear out your token. It was a little stretched. Do it again and select your token. I don't know why it didn't show up on the initiative order.
There we go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Love that.
Perfect.
You guys, Raina is literally right in the middle, like straight up. I don't like that.
I got it.
Oh, sure. Great.
Yeah, just like you had of the window.
I have the most information out of anybody here.
Oh, good. I hope your information will protect you when whatever comes barreling through that door, because I'm sure as hell not.
Sounds good. All right. So is it my turn or not?
Not yet.
Okay.
Sorry, I just looked at chat.
It is now.
Yes, Mason, hide behind the teenage girl.
As you see the door open up and the peacekeeper begins marching through.
All right. So I'm going to. It's gonna take an action to equip my quarterstaff, right?
Wait, it's the peacekeeper?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we don't need to do anything. Why are we engaging the peacekeeper? I thought it was gonna be those freaking weird looking dudes.
So we're still in initiative order just because it's high stress. But just because we're in initiative does
it
not
doesn't mean we have to
initiate
attack.
combat.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Let me repaint this in my head really quick. Okay.
Wait, can I
also real quick, I'm sorry. Nate, did you still have to leave now? Oh wait, Nate's muted. Okay, never mind. I guess the answer is yes. Anyways, continue.
Left.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, in terms of like communicating and sort of like being persuasive and like charming, I guess, or like sort of pulling the wool over like the peacekeeper's
Oh yeah, I mean,
like,
you could definitely do
what kind of role would
persuasion
that
checks.
be?
Persuasion.
Okay.
But you'll have to wait till it's your turn.
Oh shoot, never mind. It's okay because it wasn't my turn.
That's right.
So as you can see,
that's
right.
right.
Does that count as the first one?
No,
it doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. Doesn't count.
All right.
I was just testing to see if it would work.
Yeah, I don't think there's reason to I don't think there's reason to engage the peacekeeper in combat immediately.
Okay. All right, so I'm up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you up?
Yo, you up? Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna hang my head out the window again.
Mm-hmm.
That's my action.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sierra, what are you doing?
Is the peacekeeper walking through? Can I talk to him?
He's about to walk through.
About to? Can I speak with him right now or no?
So I leave that up to you. If you move up to him, you will be breaking stealth.
That's fine. I'm not assuming that he's coming for us.
Okay. Then yeah, you're free to walk up, and talking is a free action.
Great.
He'll be walking up on his turn anyway, so.
I just walk up and I say, "Oh, sir, we were so afraid. We heard banging. Is everything okay?"
I'll need you to move your token, please. There we go. And yeah, he'll immediately like look up to you, and he just looks like he's about to get aggressive.
What?
I mean, he looks shaken, so he hasn't done anything yet. I'm just letting you know his natural demeanor before you approach him. It may change what you say.
Oh, he looks like he's gonna get aggressive with me?
He looks like he's stomping over, like he's charging through right now.
Charging through at us?
Into this cart.
Hey,
You're uncertain what his intention is, but
you know what? Honestly, I may just stay here then. I don't think.
Yeah, I might. Okay, could I just take a quick like free, since like I noticed Sierra was in stealth. And if she is gonna stay there, I was gonna relinquish this if she ended up going anyway. But I just want to be like, no, stay. Like kind of just like stay over there.
Okay.
Okay. And then
would you have stayed over there, Sierra?
No, I see the look on his face. Like I'm about to walk, and I see the look on his face when he says it, and I just silently kind of.
Okay. Then in that case, we'll say you don't move and you maintain in stealth.
Yup.
Raina.
Right. Well, Raina's not in stealth, and she's clearly in his line of it. Is he in the cart already?
He is right there at the connecting cart, and he's.
You said talking's a free action, right? I totally blanked on this.
Correct.
Am I allowed to talk? Am I allowed to talk to Raina at all?
Yep.
Okay.
But just keep in mind that your voice does carry, and he may or may not hear you.
I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna say, like, can he see us? right now?
You,
What?
I can't tell you one way or another what he can or can't see. You'll have to come to that
okay.
conclusion on your own.
All right. Okay.
I just want to, as quietly as I can, whisper to Reyna to back up and get behind something.
Okay. Reyna decides to scurry behind Mason, even though she really got the sense that she was stronger than Mason when they were pulling the rope in. And that is something that she's gonna keep in mind, that this 19-year-old teenage.
No, I don't necessarily want you to hide. I just want you to be, to be behind something if you need to use your weapon.
Right.
Have some cover you can duck behind. I believe in you. I just want you to be safe while you do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Sierra says that and Reyna starts walking, Mason kind of like motions and kind of mom arms her.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mason.
Hmm.
Even though, again, you were weaker than me, a 19-year-old teenage girl, when we pulled in the rope. But I trust you, and I appreciate that you want to be safe.
Wow.
I just am like smirking. I'm just so proud.
Aw.
Of course, little one.
Does that end your round?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so. Well, okay, wait. So like these benches, I can duck, right?
Yes, you can. You
They
can
would
attempt
provide
to.
cover.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
That is correct.
Okay. All right.
The peacekeeper.
You know, I don't think, just above board, I don't think their relationship is like she's just constantly trying to protect her and that she doesn't think that she can like contribute. I just think
course.
like,
It's just like
she's just thinking of a ranged weapon behind some cover at a distance is better than in the middle of a hallway.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, he coming.
So, so the scene, I just want to reiterate,
Yes.
is that Morvog is now looking outside of the window.
All right. I would like to, at this moment that he walks in, be like, somebody help me! I seem to have slipped!
My goodness, I saw with my own two eyes in the pitch black before I was able to light my torch to help the poor man.
All right.
Persuasion, I'm assuming.
I would like you to make a deception check.
Yeah.
Keep in mind the DC is probably going to be higher because you have a rope tied around your foot.
Right.
So glad I was able to lasso him to safety.
And
God.
and also because of the fact that he saw a stout body slam across the window. But this seems to be magical land where this all has happened in reverse, apparently.
Yes.
So,
I'm about to decept the hell out of this.
Do I get to aid in that?
I'm so glad I got the lasso.
You can attempt to. I will let you know. Okay. So before everyone starts rolling deception checks in the hopes they're going to tell an elaborate lie, failed deception attempts when you're trying to assist is actually detrimental to the lie. You need to make sure that you are good at deceiving before you make this attempt.
I mean, I already said I lassoed the man. I'm committing to my story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reyna's gonna stay quiet.
Yeah. All right.
At this point, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Just want to let you know before any rolls are made.
All right. Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna come in with the save.
Somebody call an ambulance, but not for me.
Yo, look, but listen. Where is it? How come? Did the roll pop up?
You're
There
good.
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Whoa!
Whoa! Come on,
Yo.
Mason. Let's go.
Yeah.
I believe that I lassoed him in. Like,
Yes, of course. All right. And so he. Let me think about this. So what is your argument currently, Mason?
well, this fine young gentleman right here was curious as to look outside the window, not knowing his own strength, went to wipe it and broke this flimsily made
glass pane here and fell out, but with my lightning fast reflexes, I was able to lasso him like I did back home. To the cattle that would try and run off.
And Morvog is mentioning right now, I just slipped, help me.
I love cattle.
He did in fact slip.
He will.
His mind is slipping.
He's coming in hot and aggressive, and then you're just like, and you explain this well-woven lie, and he'll stop. He has come to the conclusion that something is mentally wrong with Morvog.
He's not wrong. That was a good that was a good roll.
But Mason, being the heroic individual that he is, helped him out. So he will stop, and you'll just kind of hear muffled. Tie him up. We don't want any more trouble on this journey.
Oh, absolutely. I'll get to it right now, sir. He's a fasty one. He is when he gets loose.
Will, as you talk, grab hold of Morvog and turn him around on the broken chair. And do you resist Morvog?
Nope.
And he, at that point, will just walk over.
Ooh, tie me up.
Tear the rope. And just, he'll tie you up to the bench at that point.
Can I help him tie him up?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm
He wouldn't stop you.
Go here. It's like, yeah, you gotta tie a special knot. He knows, he learned a few of them.
Sorry, sir, I had a few drinks, which I did.
And as I'm tying it up, can I see if I can eyeball on this peacekeeper, like this supposed like thing that gives access?
Go ahead and make a investigation check at a disadvantage because you're doing a very quick look over of what may or may not be on his person. So I believe it's control.
I rolled once.
Okay, that's fine. Do a control click, I believe.
A shift.
Yeah, or shift. Shift works as well.
Dang it, that was a good roll too. I can't even see that. Okay.
That's a medicine check, so go ahead and try again.
Jeez, what is
It's all right.
DNDBeyond.com.
Yes, yep. An indie company.
Okay.
I'll wait for it to pop up.
Any day now.
Okay. So I will say with the look over that you give of him, he's wearing a lot of, just a lot of various fabrics and things like that. It literally, you can't even see an exposed part of his body. You can come to the, I will tell you the information that you would discover at this is that if there was anything on his person, it would probably be deep underneath all of the extra leather clothing underneath the breastplate.
You told me that he had exposed areas though.
Exposed areas, and then those exposed areas is leather. He's wearing like a leather overcoat.
But I could dart through that, correct? With one of my darts, my poison darts.
You would still have to make an attack roll.
Of course, yeah.
He doesn't look as like he's wearing like a full plate of armor, which would make it really defensive. So he does have exposed points. True.
Great. Okay, cool.
But yeah, he's wearing coats and things like that. You can try and get lucky with a sleight of hand, but the consequences would be dire if you were to fail, and I would probably ask you to roll a disadvantage as well on this roll.
Yeah, if I'm not gonna try it if I can't even spot the thing.
Okay. He'll just tie it up, and he will look at you, Mason. This man is now your responsibility. If he causes any trouble, you will be punished.
Well, you have our word, friend.
Please get back to your seat.
Well, I believe this is my new seat now.
And he will then walk out and seal the doors.
Well, that went all right.
I turn to Mace and I go, "All right, did you see what he had? Any info that we can get in?"
Anything valuable or useful on him is buried deep beneath whatever it is he's wearing. Otherwise, I would have took a snap at it.
All right. Well, seeing as I got us the most information out of the four of us, I would say that I will call the shots from now. Just tied up and beat up. Just tied to a chair.
So, initiative is over, and you leave the tunnel as the tunnel illuminates again.
Raina breathes a sigh of relief.
Do we know about how much longer this trip is gonna be?
Well, if you would like, unless you do anything else, I will give you a choice because we are nearing the wrap-up time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you sit in peace for the remainder of the journey and then arrive at the factory? Or would you be doing something more?
I stay in stealth right where the hell I am the
whole
entire
journey?
time.
Okay.
Yes.
Curled up in the corner.
Yep. And I don't talk to any of you.
Raina looks darkly back at the two men behind her, and she just huffs. She's just like, unbelievable. But she sneaks. She also sneaks a peek back at Sierra, and she just smiles because she knows that she's there. She feels safe. She feels safe because Mama Bear's back there.
I smirk from under my cloak, and I just kind of thumbs up her.
Mason?
I just look to Morvog all tied up and be like, right, so you say you call the shots now.
That's right, and I say, job well done, team. Let's just stick it out for the rest of the trip.
I cannot. I want to kill you. I cannot. Oh my god. Yeah. I think I should be calling the shots.
Mason looks to the other two, just like, all right, well, you heard the boss. And he just pulls his hat down and takes a nap.
I would say after about another hour's journey, you would
also sits down.
You would all arrive safely, somewhat. Some of you more damaged than others, to the factory site, where in the background you see the plume of coal smoke just filling the entire air.
Oh my god.
As people begin to depart. And so ends session 1 of Asmodia.
Oh my god!
Dude.
Job well done, team.
Brett, do you come up
Nailed
with
it.
like taglines, like little titles for each session when you upload them, or is it just like session 1?
It's just session 1. I'm a boring ass individual.
Well,
but
the unofficial name of this session is Trained for Combat.
Oh my god.
Trained for combat.
Trained for combat.
So, before we wrap up, first of all, did you guys have fun today?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was so fun.
Some of us really had fun.
I had fun. It was good.
Oh, good. As long as you all had fun.
we all had fun.
I got some good vantage points.
Jeez, I can't. Wow.
I'm also excited to show you guys that apparently we have 3 pieces of fan art this session.
Wow!
Hey.
So
Oh my gosh.
if you guys want to look at the stream, I can show it to you right now.
Oh, I was already looking at the stream. I was literally in chat.
Well, Erica, you're the best then. I don't know what else to tell you at that point. All right, so let me go ahead and put this on. Our first fan art is literally, I love this one. It is of Sierra getting increasingly angered as he just. I guess you know
love
who's who at this point. Yeah, as
Yeah.
Mace is just screaming,
Wow,
"Give me your entire stuff."
accurate.
I love it.
The next
Amazing.
one is a fist being smashed through the window as you just hear. Probably, I'm assuming.
Oh,
Sierra's
that's. I don't think we're on the same page.
And finally,
I love that without context, that's still hilarious.
Okay, here's what I've gathered.
I love how he doesn't miss a beat. He just gets yeeted back in through the window, doesn't even have time to recover, and goes, okay, here's what I've gathered.
Here's what I've gathered.
All right.
Jeez. Wow.
So
Awesome.
good.
Well, guys.
Oh, wait, we got 2 memes as well. Is that-
memes?
Oh,
Wait,
we got
2 memes? Hold on. There's.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yep. There are definitely memes. Hold on one second.
Let's see the memes. Let's see
You guys are so. Oh my god, this chat is amazing. Like the people watching.
Yeah.
Dang, you guys.
We got some memes. We got some memes.
We got memes.
We got memes. All
Oh,
right.
No.
So this one is just labeled "Mission from God." The Rage Weed Brothers.
Rage
right over
Weed.
here.
Oh my god.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then spoiler
We're on a
F in the
mission
chat
from
is
God.
what I guess what people thought was gonna happen. We see
Oh my
off in the
God.
background just a little picture of Remembrance.
I never die in game
Oh
1.
my god.
Let it be known here.
Jeez,
Well,
that was quick.
thank you.
Yeah, like I cannot. But wow.
That is so fun.
Thank you for
chat.
the
That's
fan
wonderful.
art.
You guys
Thank
are
you for the
awesome.
memes, guys. Thank you for playing as well. You guys are
Yeah,
awesome.
that was so fun.
It was really fun. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
like as I'm still becoming more comfortable with D&D, I feel like this is a great group that,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
to
yeah.
sort of learn with and get acclimated
Yeah.
to it with.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck
well,
yeah.
Yeah,
well,
thanks everyone.
Yeah, well, thank you guys, and we'll see you next. I forgot what day this is. Friday, right? Next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next Friday, let's do it.
Yeah, which is
Yay.
perfect because then we'll be taking a little vacay after that for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and then but that'll be good because you guys will be actually be in the coal factory.
We'll hopefully be ending it off with a bang before Thanksgiving, right?
I honestly didn't think one of the players' response was I jump off the train, so we'll see what happens.
yeah,
next
we
week.
will see what happens.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye
Something
to
will
chat.
be exploding.
Okay.
Thank you again for being a part of this, and I'll see you next
Yeah.
week. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. There, I have Asmodia. I hope you guys had a lovely time today. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Fun group. And yeah, thank you again. Let me go ahead and check on the subscribers we got. Nerfenheimer, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Adrian, and welcome to the Rack Pack, brother. We always love our new subs here. Adrian, aka Ninja, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 27 months. Ioya, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 41 months. FamilyJules, the host, thank you so much for that. And Jesse, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 27 months. Methris, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 months. And Milmoss, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome to the Rack Pack, my friend. That's it. Also, I want to let you guys know, if you're brand new to the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. We got a Patreon going on right now, which helps fund a lot of the art. Some of the art that you saw in the game was actually funded by you guys, so thank you guys so much for that. We're also working on some art for Adriana coming up, all from the Patreon support, so thank you guys so much for that. We are at 93 out of 100 Patreon members, which is absolutely awesome, guys. I'm super excited for that. So make sure if you'd like to consider joining the Patreon, it helps me out. We're trying to get 100 Patreon members before the end of the year. Yeah, big shout out to our big Patreon members, Link Zoramaj, Julia Shark, and the Hug Hunter. All right, guys, we're wrapping up today. Thank you guys so much. It was a late one. This is our late evening session, but it was a lot of fun. So thank you so much for that. VA No Magician with the tier 1 sub for 2 months. Gob and Asmodia crossover went for the sheer chaos energy. Oh man, I absolutely love it. I love it, guys. All right, you're free. No raids today. You're free to do whatever the heck you want. Go about your business, my friends. You're free to do whatever it is you wish to do. I will see you guys the next time tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST, 1 p.m. PST, the return of our pirate campaign, The Misdemeanor. So that should be a lot of fun. I will see you guys the next time. Okay? Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.